Moving forward in with the project, we see 4 key stakeholders. The funding body will cover the cost for the 0.2 full-time equivalent position. The podcast sponsor, who will cover the collection of the audio material for each episode. The project manager and the steering committee. For us, we would like to fit in the space of the project manager and or steering committee. In your NSILP packs, you will also be given a coloured folder from us, the Seafood Collective. In it, you will find the project proposal, which looks like this over here, and a document will outline everything that we've spoken about today. It will also have some statistics on our pilot podcast for those who have not heard it yet, along with our CVs, bios, so you get an idea of who we are and what we're all about. It's important to also keep in mind that the project proposal is just that. It's a proposal. We would love to discuss this idea further with you, so please contact us. The NSILP. I never thought we'd be standing here towards the end of the program pitching a project about a pilot podcast on the Australian seafood industry. I'd just like to share some thoughts on the program and how it's given us the tools to handle our journey into the future as leaders. I personally remember that our first day in Hobart, Jill asking us to do a 1-minute speech with 5 minutes preparation. Talk about throwing into the deep end. This program has taught us to think on the fly, utilise and rely on each other to get tasks done, and the confidence to give something a go. And the development of a podcast is the proof of this. Now to summarise. This project proposal has 3 comprehensive objectives. 1, to produce and release a series of 12 podcasts on the Australian seafood industry. 2, launch the Seafood Collective and establish an online presence and communication network. And 3, source additional sponsorships, either financial and in kin, for each podcast. Complete these objectives, we think a 0.2 full-time equivalency or 1 day a week position will be required. And this is the project manager, who will be responsible for the coordination and the delivery of the podcasts. We also have pitched that someone like the Institute of Marine and Antarctic Studies or some other organisation to manage the portfolio to provide that little bit of additional support to the project. And finally, we would like to recognise and thank all those people who have helped us put the pilot podcasts and project proposal together. Include all of those featured on the 3 pilots and those provided all the extra support, like access to recycled audio, information on methods, and review. Also a special shout out to our bosses who have let us invest time into this project, the NSILP sponsors and the facilitators. And last but not least, to all of you who have taken the time out of your day to come along today. On behalf of myself, Portia, Sarah, thank you so much. We appreciate your time and look forward to further discussions. I would now like to pass on to Community Connect.